Hello, today we are going to speak about the project-based learning strategies. In the last video I was trying to explain what is problem-based learning strategies, and I was trying to observe several models existing in the world of problem-based learning strategies. Today I'm trying to explain you what is project-based learning strategies. And indeed there are plenty of strategies nowadays in the educational world. Problem-based learning strategy, project-based learning strategy, discovery-based learning strategy, inquiry-based learning strategy, and many more. So even nowadays, pedagogical stuff or any educational specialist could get lost in the definitions. What are the major differences and what are the major similarities? And indeed, all of those entitled strategies are very similar. So today I'm going to explain you what is project-based learning strategy. Indeed, a project-based learning strategy very often mixed with a problem-based learning strategy. They are very often confused with a problem-based learning strategy, and they are very similar. In the problem-based learning strategy and project-based learning strategy, they both includes working in the groups. They both include searching for information, discussion, analyzing information, and delivering certain reflections in the educational process. But project-based learning strategy has certain differences. So this difference is major, that project-based learning strategy, within this learning strategy, it involves a little bit smaller groups of people. And what is particularly important, they work not so much as a group, but more like they act as a team. Team is very organized group that has the very well-defined learning roles in the group. For instance, there could be a leader of the group, a leader of the team. There could be technologue of the team. There could be engineer of the team. There could be researcher of the team. And many more roles could be included into the team. And each of the team member has very specific role in the learning process. For instance, a leader of the group is planning educational process, observing and monitoring the quality of work of other members of the team. For instance, technologue looks for the materials to realize certain kinds of products, certain kinds of services. Engineer of the groups do some drawings. They plan everything on the paper, how it should look, certain prototype of the service or good that's going to be created during the project-based learning process. Researcher could research for additional information needed for creation certain services or production, and that could be implemented even much more roles according to the specific educational task in the project-based learning. So as you see, project-based learning particularly is focused on creation certain tangible learning results. In the problem-based learning, this is not so much oriented towards tangible learning results. In problem-based learning, they much more oriented towards analyzing of problem, searching for information, and reflection of educational process itself. In project-based learning, it's very important. In project-based learning, they do not analyze so much and so deep problems. They are delivered with a real world problem, and they're trying to create a very efficient strategy and to communicate with the team members in order to realize one or another educational idea in practice. So we see that practical dimension in project-based learning is very important, is the key of the project-based learning.